Okay, we're here in Pietermaritzburg, South Africa, conclusion of the first round of the Downhill World Cup for 2014, talking with Aaron Gwin from Specialized Racing, who has just won. Aaron, a bit of a comeback for you. Since last year, you seemed to really struggle a bit, and you didn't have any wins, which for you was highly unusual for the last few years.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it was a rough year for us last year, but I think I always knew that when you kind of get up there so much, you don't just lose it overnight. I knew what we needed to work on, and I mean, it just came down to just not being able to kind of execute my race runs last year. We kind of just had weird things that happened, so I knew you just kind of had to keep your head down, keep pushing forward, and it would come back around eventually. At least I felt it would. So yeah, I mean, that's what we did. Everybody at Specialized, man, they've been awesome. We've been, they've been working their butts off for us all off season, and coming into this year, trying to just give us every chance that we, possible to do what we need to do. So man, hats off to those guys for all the hard work. It was definitely a team win. Stoked for Troy on the podium with me too. So man, just fun weekend. Stoked to be back at the races. So thanks everybody.
So, did you do anything different over the winter? Anything different in training, or was it more just a matter of sort of just working and waiting for it all to come together?
A little bit of both. I mean, every year you find weaknesses, you find ways to improve. My trainer Todd, he moved down to California with some of his boys this off season, so I got to spend a bit of time with him. And man, thank you to him. He puts a lot of work in for us. And yeah, man, we just kind of kept grinding, kept working on the areas that I felt like I needed to improve. And yeah, just trying to, I don't know, a lot of times it just comes down to those 4 minutes or 5 minutes of your race run. You got to make it happen when it counts. It doesn't matter any of their stuff that you feel like you have going on. If you can't make it happen when it counts, it's man, it's rough. So we did all of our homework. We showed up, and man, things went our way. So I'm really happy.
Now, Mick Hanna laid down an extremely strong run, 4:01, 2 seconds faster than your qualifying run. So had you heard about that? Were you a little concerned?
No, I didn't hear about it. I don't usually try to pay any attention to any of the times before I drop in. I'm just focused on myself. I know that I'll put in my best run. I don't need any extra motivation or anything like that. But they did announce over one of the radios right next to the start gate about 5 seconds before I dropped in that he was in the lead. So I didn't know the time, but I knew he was in the lead over Greg. And you always know that if Mick's in the lead with a few riders left, if he can throw down a run, that it's going to be a good one. So you better pedal hard. So yeah, man, I'm stoked. Mick and I are good buddies, so always awesome to see him on the podium with me. And same with Troy. So yeah, man, I'm happy. And awesome to Greg too, man, coming off of a knee injury and getting right back into it. That guy is, dude, he's something else. So yeah, man, I'm stoked.
Just want to finish off talking a bit about your run. Where Mick seemed to be getting time on everybody was they might be a little bit faster than him in the top section, but once they got that pedaling section in the middle, he laid down really fast time. We were hearing that you were 3 seconds up at the end of the first section, but then it was a matter of were you going to be able to hold it for the rest of the ride. Obviously, you were feeling good in that pedaling section too.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we put in a lot of work. I think Mick is one of those dudes that he's just, man, he finds a way to dig deep, and he's just strong. It's really hard to outpedal that dude. You know that he's going to put in an effort that is going to be hard to match. So you better hit your top and your bottom, and you better empty the gas tank on the pedal. So yeah, man, it was good. I'm just I was happy with the effort, happy with I guess being able to be smooth, hit all my lines. I wouldn't say it was anything like amazing, crazy, awesome, but it was just really solid, and I hit everything I wanted to do and just kind of checked off all the marks. So yeah, man, I'm stoked. We had a great bike this weekend as always, and that helped us, and just everything was awesome.
Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you.